it's my boy Yves. Yves is a fucking G, one of my first students actually, and I'm super proud of how far he's come. We just helped him set up his LLC and he's getting his business bank account. He's starting to get VAs. He's going crazy. I just wired him out his $5,000 sign up fee the other day for his first deal. And this video is going to be going over his deal, basically giving you like a case study and kind of just showing Yves and his progress so far. So we're just going to get straight into it. So for the people who do not know you yet, what do you do currently for work and kind of what got you interested into wholesaling real estate?
Yeah, so my name is Yves. At the moment, I'm a assistant manager at Culver's. It's like a fast casual food chain. I've been doing it for about like 3 years now. But what got me into wholesale real estate, I want to say, was partly my sister because she does do Airbnb. So I definitely knew I was ready. I wanted to do like something entrepreneur-wise and kind of get into real estate. So I was planning on getting into Airbnb, but like when I researched it more, I definitely knew you need like a lot more capital to kind of get into it in regards to like putting a down payment and like fully furnishing it. So I was trying to find something that was like a lot cheaper. And like a long time ago, I came across wholesaling, but I never kind of went through with it. So the same thing one night, I was just like on TikTok looking through like side hustles, and I found like wholesale real estate. I came across Williamsville's actually, and I was really like kind of nervous because I didn't want to, like I said, get scammed, but I really wanted to like kind of buy my time back because I do like what 70, 80 hours a week. So I was really, really trying to buy my time back. So I just was like, let me just take the risk. If it works out, then I'll be a lot happy knowing like I tried it rather than regretting not doing it. So kind of took the risk, met with what the interviewer, and I finally met William, and it kind of just leaped from there.
I love it, bro. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I came up on the algorithm. Like seriously, for both of our sakes. And like I don't know, I love how it all kind of just fell into place. But have you done anything like before this that was entrepreneurial, or kind of was this like your first endeavor?
Nah, this was my first endeavor. Yeah, I really like, I just watched a lot. Like I got stuck in just like watching, like saying I'm gonna do it, but I never
Yeah, yeah.
took initiative on like trying anything really.
Yep. All good, bro. And I mean, like that's the goal with all this is to, like keep you accountable. So I'm glad I'm glad it worked. But
Yeah.
was there like a point in time where it was like a breaking point where you were like, okay, I need to like something needs to change. Like this is the time where I need to start doing something entrepreneurial. I need to buy back my time. Was there like a certain thing, or was it kind of just like everything ended up at one point just kind of hitting, and you're like, okay, it's time. I'm ready to take action. Or like what was that part that made you really take action and want to like book this call with me and like really start going all in on wholesaling. You know what I mean?
I definitely want to say it was like one conversation I work with my best friend's name is Lewis. I would say at one point around like that summertime, I was kind of like indecisive because I was in school at the time. So I didn't have much of a passion like for school. But at the same time, I didn't have a passion for trying to do covers like long term. So I was kind of stuck between either putting my effort back into school or putting it into like covers. And at the time, I was saying like nothing was working. But when he talked to me about it, he kind of made me realize that I haven't really put much effort into anything else other than, like I said, like kind of putting my hours at covers. Cause like I said, I was doing like 80, 90 consecutively. So then from there, I was like, you know what? He's right. Like, I think I really should try to put my hours into something else and really see how it turns out. Cause all I've been doing was giving hours, like I said, covers, clocking in, all that. So, from there, I realized I could put my hours, like I said, into the real estate and see how that goes. And then, if anything, like I said, I could always just go back to school. But I was like, it makes no sense to kind of like stick with school if I could put the same effort into like being an entrepreneur and like seeing the same results if that's what I'm interested in. So I kind of, like I said, made that decision literally like the next day. I think I literally like dropped out. And then like I set my video call with you
Hell yeah,
and
bro.
kind of just had it set out that's what I was gonna do, and I was gonna put my whole effort. So basically, like the same like mindset and grind that I had with doing the 80 hours at Culver's was what I was planning to bring into wholesale real estate.
Yes, sir. And honestly, like, I mean, from my perspective, I know you've grinded this shit out. You've done plenty of work, especially in the beginning. But like where you're at now and how like much you've learned, how independent you are, you don't spend that much time doing it to get these results, right? Like you're not spending that
Yeah,
much,
no,
to be honest.
no. I do this for like literally, really like now. Let's say an hour, 2 hours a day, realistically.
Yeah.
I try to do more, but there's like so much I could do with, like I said, how early I am on. But
Yep.
I do try, like with extra time, I do try to like learn little things or like trying to pick up. But realistically, at the moment where I'm at now, I really only do like an hour, 2 hours a day on it. And that's more than enough because like I'm making sure that I'm doing stuff that's productive during that time. You know what I'm saying? Like doing like actionable stuff, not just like watching videos or trying to like learn. Like I'm actually like just taking action during those 1 to 2 hours. So it's like
I
it
love it.
means something, you know?
Yep, exactly. And like that's the goal with all of this. Is like I don't believe in watching a bunch of videos or you have to like learn this for a couple weeks just to like do the first step. It's like I want you guys taking action from day one. I think that that was like a big part for you is like immediately we just got you locked in. And it's like,
Yeah.
was there a part like of working with me that you feel like was what helped you finally like close a deal and get money, like and actually make money online? Was there like a specific part of what I offered you that you feel like was the most helpful? You know what I mean?
I definitely want to say the consistent, like how responsive you are to like kind of answer my questions,
Mhm.
because I felt like even like in the start, like I said, I came into like not knowing nothing, and I feel like even before like we even started, like I'm pretty sure I was like texting you, like I was like so happy, like I was just like texting on like little stuff and like what I could do beforehand and all that, and then even after, I think I want to say answer like all the questions, like help me like on a day-to-day basis, like just being there each and every single time to like kind of help answer any of my questions definitely helped, because that definitely helped curb any like objections or any like mental blocks I might have in my head because you kind of help clear that, motivate me, show me how like how certain things will do. So I definitely want to say that like constant help throughout like the whole time is definitely helped me kind of get to that deal. Because as it goes, like you definitely like give us the resources that we need to kind of reach that goal. So I feel like definitely it's up to the person and staying consistent with it. And I think you kind of constantly being there to like help me to answer all my questions definitely helped me with that consistency.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you, homie. I'm glad it worked. I mean, that's always my goal with all of this is to like give you guys the one-on-one support that you deserve. Because it's like, dude, I had literally bought like courses, mentorship things in the past, and it's like when I bought those, I don't even know if I've told you this, dude. Like, I didn't even get to talk to the people that I was buying it from, like ever.
Hmm.
And it was, I basically got scammed because it was like I would buy something and I would get my question answered like once or maybe twice a day, but it's like you can just like
Hmm.
spam me whenever you want and it could be like late at night and I'm there to respond to you. And it's like that is the difference. It's like you have someone who actually cares. And I don't know, I think that's the biggest difference between like me and everyone else, just because I actually like want to be boys with you guys. I want to be friends and I want to like help you long term, you know what I mean? So i'm
Yeah, I
glad
definitely
I'm glad it
realized,
worked
like I
out.
said, I definitely realized from those first couple of texts, like I sent before the whole thing even started, and like how you were just cool, like, yeah, like I'm your mentor, like that's what I'm here for. Like, don't be afraid to ask questions. So that's why I like kind of feel like a lot more loosened to like answer like or ask like those stupid questions I thought I had.
Yep, I love
And
it,
that
bro.
definitely helped with that comfortability aspect.
And I think that's why like you are now like having the success you are is just because you weren't afraid to ask all those questions, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely.
super proud of you, bro, and you're killing it. But tell me about 633. We're gonna go into like talking about your first deal that you just closed, but like
Mhm.
how did that one, tell me like how that one kind of came up, how like the lead gen was, how underwriting it was, how reaching out to the agent was, all of that. um
So with that one, mhm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so with that one, that was a deal we kind of sniped through Zillow. So that was like same thing, like kind of looking at the other properties in the area, seeing what we could find for like a lower price. That's in pretty, like I said, turnkey conditions. So me, you and Jeff, we kind of came across that property. I comped it out. I think they're listing it for like
Yeah,
38
it
or
was like
40.
yeah, it was like 39.
It was like 39, and then like all the comps were coming out to around like 130.
Yeah, it's
So like
crazy.
a pretty big like gap between that. So like saying we finished underwriting it. Basically from my comps, we knew that was like gonna be a pretty good deal, but we sent it to underwriting, that passed, and then I got in contact with the agent with that property. Same thing, told her that I was like interested in making an offer. We negotiated down like 10, like I said, 10 to 50%. She got back to the seller, and I would say next day she called me back, let me know that the seller agreed to it. And then from there, we sent out our offer, got it under contract, and then from there I was just managing the inspection period, making sure everything went good with again our inspectors out there, and then curbing like any questions or any issues they might have had during the process, really. So really being attentive to that.
Yep.
I want to say there was a few like gray areas, like I know during that time, like in getting things or making sure like everything looked good. But really, I want to say that that constant communication with the agent definitely helped with making sure everything ran smoothly and like there was no issues on either end, making sure they felt like they're getting taken care of, getting their answers questions, and really from there, like I said, just that consistency helped with that deal closing after what, a month. And even
Yep.
at one point, I know I had a few deals that fell through beforehand. I actually didn't even expect that deal to go through. Like that deal, like when I heard like the sellers kind of get angry, I kind of felt like, all right, this one might fall out. So
Yep.
when I like I think Jeff told us like the week before, hey, this is closing like next week. I was like, damn, for real? Like it
Yep.
was
And I
actually
mean,
like I was not expecting that to close. Like in all honesty,
yeah, and I mean, bro, like that's why you are at where you are now is because like you actually got like kind of unlucky and like being completely honest with the people like watching this video, like Eves, you had it was like one or two deals that like you had under contract that the
it was like
agent,
three, yeah, like
yeah, the agent
three
just like
that
lied.
just fully didn't go through.
Yep, the agent just like lied about the quality of the house, and the condition was way worse than they said. And like that does happen. I would say like about 25% of the deals that come through have issues with the inspection, but you just got really unlucky and you got that 25% like two times in a row. And
Yeah.
so like you kept going, and now you're getting the results. And so like I don't know, I'm really proud of you for doing that and like pushing past those like harder times. And I mean like I was obviously in your corner that whole time, hyping you up, making sure that you still felt okay, and telling you that like it was inevitable and it was only a time, it was only a matter of when it was gonna happen, not a matter of
Hmm.
if. So it's like I just kept telling you that I was in your corner, and then you finally fucking got it. So I'm hyped for you. But you just got your first assignment fee, which was 5K. You got that landed like
Hmm.
yesterday or the day before, um,
Yeah.
and you used that money towards LLC, and then you're gonna start doing VAs and SMS a little bit, or do you want to like tell the people kind of how you're reinvesting that, just like briefly?
Yeah, so I got that 5K. I did open up my LLC. I do plan to start marketing, so like using VAs to do off market or outbound marketing. So from there, I believe I'm gonna set up like a whole system with like my VAs. I want to say they'll start about next week. So from there, I'll get same thing. I'll find like a lead gen, like I said, deal machine, Equities, like some like a pretty good. I find a pretty good lead gen. Skip trace the data, give it to them. So I want to say on a weekly basis. Same thing. They'll be calling. I'm not sure the range. Anywhere from like 1,000 plus leads on a weekly basis. In a month, I want to say they're gonna hit. They should be hitting around like 20,000 leads in a month.
Oh yeah,
So monthly basis, they'll be getting around like 20,000 leads, and I'm hoping to get a good. I don't have a number yet, but I want to say like 6 to 7 leads a day. I'm hoping they can get from me, and then from there, I'll just be talking to the motivated sellers, trying to get out offers, underwriting those properties, and then same thing. What I like doing with what I like that I'm connected with William, those properties, I'm gonna market it in the region that their buyers in, and from there, I'll just be able to send them those deals, and then from there, I know I have like a guaranteed buyer, so I don't have to worry about this one or that. So from there, like I said, I definitely have no issue JV in my first couple of deals if I know that's like kind of guaranteed, so I can like build that capital and then continue to grow the business from there.
hell yeah, bro. And then like one of my kind of last questions for you is just like based on now that you finally got this that 5K, and actually you know what, for the people, let me show them the wire. They know it's legit because I took a little screenshot. We got, you sent 5K, $5,000 to Yves Gene. You can see right there, bada boom. But like that made me so happy to get that sent to you, bro. But how do you feel like now that you have that? I know you said you felt like just like relieved, like this was like finally something that worked. But like, how do you feel like that's changed your like kind of like your perspective with things? You know what I mean?
Yeah, not only like I said, I definitely feel like relieved knowing that like everything I did like wasn't in vain, but I feel like that definitely switches a part of my brain on like, all right, if I did it once, I know that's something I could definitely do again. So now it's a matter of like reviewing my systems, reviewing my marketing, like seeing what I could change to make to repeat that kind of process, like to looking back at the 4 months to see what I could do differently to make sure I get a deal each and every single month. So that's kind of what I'm going to this month, knowing that now I have an idea of knowing that I did it. I know I could do it again the next month, the month after that. So kind of limiting that process on I ever close a deal. So now when I close a deal, it's like, all right, now I have to do what I can do to make it more consistent. Because
Hell
if
yeah,
you're not doing it, like I said, on a monthly basis, then it's either something with your system, something with your data. You just kind of have to like take a step back, review what you need to change. So this month, like I said, I'm testing out the market or testing out a new set of marketing, reviewing my past month, like I said, what I did, and then trying to kind of make it more consistent. So definitely December, I know I'm gonna get that to be a 10K month. That's my goal for December.
good shit, bro.
Get that to be a 10K month.
Yep.
Look back in November, and then same thing when January comes around. I'm gonna have that. We're just gonna look to keep growing and reinvesting that money.
Exactly, bro. And I'm here to help you that whole way, man. I like totally see that for you. I'm super confident in your abilities, and like I have no doubt in you like achieving all of your goals. And like yeah, one of my last questions is like if someone is watching this video and they feel kind of like how you did, before you joined, what would you want to tell them?
I would definitely want to tell them to not stop because I like to think of it like this: like even if you feel like you're not making much progress, I want to say you're doing more than what other people are doing. So like I'm doing more than somebody else sitting down just thinking about doing wholesale real estate. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, like I said, I really like the idea that imperfect action is better than damn, I forgot that the
You're
the
good,
quote
yeah,
go.
bro.
Like
Imperfect
imperfect
action is
action is
better
better
than
than
no
like
action
not
at
doing
all.
anything.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like knowing that you're doing something, like I said, if you consistently like work hard and work towards the goal you want, it'll be inevitable that you'll reach those results. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I like to think of like work so hard that it's inevitable that you'll get that success. So even I know that as long as I continue putting out hard work, I know even if it takes what 3, 4, or 5 months, I'm gonna reach that success because of how hard I've been working. So it's really a matter of just continue to put that hard work and definitely don't lose faith in yourself, because I know if I did lose faith in myself during that time, I don't think I would have made it to that part. But I was really delusional knowing that even if it's going to take 6 months, I know I'm going to get to that first deal. And I know you have to realize that it's not like a quick game. Like you're not going to make money what a month in, 2 months in. Real estate, like I said, is a slow game. You really have to be patient with it, take your time. So really just making smart decisions and being centered with yourself. So knowing like knowing that's what you really want to do and be delusional over that goal.
I love it, bro. So yeah, looking back on everything now, was working with me and joining Real Venture, was it worth it for you?
Definitely. I don't definitely. I definitely don't regret at all. I'm happy like I said, took that leap back in what, July?
Yes, sir.
I did that. So like I know back then in July, I probably wouldn't have I thought I would have got it, made it this far and kind of made this much progress, learning this much in real estate. So I'm definitely excited. I'm happy with like how far I've grown as a person, as an entrepreneur within these 4 months.
Yes, sir, bro. You've absolutely killed it, and I like I have complete faith that you're gonna achieve everything that you wanted, and I'm so stoked to be with you here, like to see the whole journey. And I saw you literally go from zero fucking knowledge to where you're at now, like becoming a fucking business owner, fucking getting VAs, starting your ads, starting SMS, building your own LLC, getting your $5,000 assignments. Like I'm so stoked for you, bro. And those 10K, 20K months are like absolutely inevitable, as long as you just keep doing what you're doing. So, good shit, homie, and I'm proud of you. And let's keep it going. All right.
For sure.
This is 633 4th Street in Carlton. So this is one of the target markets, and you can see it says closed. And let's find the date down here. Here you go. So sold October 27th, 2025 for 36K. And it was listed for fucking 39, bro. Meaning that we literally came in here at 3.9K less than asking price. Barely, this is an extremely competitive offer, and they were down for it. Like, we didn't even have to come in here and lowball at some crazy low number. We just gave them pretty much what they wanted and got it sold. So you can see the house. It was 30. We got it for 36K, but it's insanely clean. Looking at the inside.
Yeah.
Um,
Crazy spec.
yeah, bro, it looks really, really good for the price. And so what you did is you came into this calculator, which you obviously taught you how to use, but how it looked is like the house was 40,000, and this one actually ended up being slightly less. I think this might be like a little bit of a dated calc, but it was 36, and that made like our appraisal target 55. So we wanted the comps to be higher than that, and all the comps you see were 95, 145, 165. And so it was literally $101,000 for our comp averages, and our appraisal target was way under that. So we had like a fat delta, and that's what allowed this deal to be so good. And then I also, just to show the people, this is literally the contract that was signed. And I can't show all of this because it has like some addresses and that type of stuff. But this is the obviously 633, and it was for $36,000 and with an EMD of 1K. And then basically at the bottom here, we also have Real Venture LLC, which is us signing as the buyer and the seller as Global Team LLC as a seller. And we just officially, this is an executed contract. So we're really doing it. We're really closing deals, and this was your first deal, and there's going to be many more.